is Sarah Zafar and welcome to my YouTube cooking channel. Join me on my cooking adventure and let's take a look on how to make Afghan Indian cuisine homemade delicious recipes. Let's take a look on what's today's session.
Hi everyone, on today's session I'm going to show you on how to make Afghan style of stuffed dough, which is known as bolani. And for the stuffing I'm using potato, so we call this Bolani Kachaloo. And this is an easy steps easy recipe. I'm not using homemade dough, but if you like for the recipe I'll indicate below the video on how to make homemade dough. So let's take a look on how to make this most delicious bolani, and let's go to the full recipe. I'll walk you guys through the ingredients as I add it to the recipe. So here I have is 3 medium size of potatoes peeled and chopped. In a pot I have water boiling, and we're gonna add this and let this cook for at least 8 to 10 minutes max. Now I have the lid covered halfway to process the cooking faster, and this is the fastest way to get the potatoes boiled. So next you're gonna drain the water, and once the potatoes are nice and tender, you're going to leave it aside, but make sure you mash the potatoes. And next in a pan, I have half a cup of oil, which you need generous amount of oil for this. And I have 2 medium size of red onions. So make sure to use red onions for this recipe, slightly chopped, thinly chopped I meant to say. And we're going to saute this. I'm going to add a 1 tablespoon of garlic. That's optional, but it really makes a difference with this recipe. And we're going to saute it for a few minutes and toss everything on top of the mashed potatoes. Give it a good mix. Now, and the spices and masalas is all indicated on the screen for you. And I'm also going to be adding some fresh cilantro. I don't have it today, so I'm going to substitute this with dry methi, which is the fenugreek leaves. But of course you should be adding cilantro. So next I'm going to make the glue to help me close the stuffing dough. I have 1 tablespoon of flour, a little bit of water, and make it into a paste. Next here I have the stuffing, and I'm going to use egg roll wrap because I want to process this recipe fast. So for homemade, you can use my homemade recipe dough if you wish. So we have an egg wrap here, 1 sheet. I have 1 tablespoon of the stuffing. With the help of fork, we're going to spread it all around, and with the paste glue to help close this bolognese, we're going to apply all over, like in the 4 corners, and you're going to bring the other side over on the other part of the side and close this and make it into bolognese. So you can also use the help of water if you don't want to use this paste. So the bolognese are all ready to be fried. So I made all the bolognese here, and I'm just going to press down again from all the corners, make sure it's all closed, and then we're going to cook this. So in a pan, I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil. In fact, I'm just brushing some oil, but some people just adds about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, kind of deep fries them, but I prefer just brushing it on top. So depending on the size of your pan, I'm adding about 2 at a time, and then you can apply some more oil on top, and it takes about a minute or 2 to fully cook this. Make sure you press down from all over on the corners so it gets fully cooked, and turn them over every 20 to 30 seconds, and there we are. This is how the recipe of bolani looks. Most delicious, all ready to be served. So for the sauce to go aside with this dish, I have half a cup of plain yogurt, tablespoon of extra virgin oil, a teaspoon of dill, dry dill, and some salt. Give it a mix, and that's the sauce. Alright guys, so here was an easy recipe on how to make Bolani Kachaloo, which is an Afghan stuffed dough, most delicious, very well known as appies if you visit most Afghan restaurants. Also can be served as a dinner or lunch. So I made the recipe faster by using egg roll wrap sheets, but if you wish to use homemade dough, I do have a recipe on how to make that. The link is below the video. And the sauce, which is the yogurt, I have garnished. People also serves it with a regular plain yogurt or some chutney on the side. So it's up to you, and all the chutneys and different type of yogurt sauce are also available on my cooking channel. So be sure to subscribe to Sarah Zafar's YouTube cooking channel and enjoy over 200 recipes. And please help me share the original link with your friends and family. Be sure to join me or follow me on all my social media. The links are below the video. I am most active on my Instagram. Thanks everyone. Until next time, enjoy the recipe.